In the dimly lit living room, a young boy sits, his small figure a stark contrast to the looming presence of his father. The father, hidden behind the fortress of his newspaper, remains an unyielding silhouette. The boy's eyes, wide with a silent plea, search for a flicker of recognition. The rustling of newsprint amplifies the heavy silence, a barrier built of paper and indifference. A fragile voice pierces the quiet, carrying a weight of unspoken longing. "Father?" The newspaper remains steadfast, the father's face still obscured, leaving the boy suspended in his yearning. Years later, in a bustling school hallway, I stand defeated against the lockers, the weight of failure heavy on my young shoulders. I trudge home, each step echoing my despair, yearning for a comforting embrace. Inside the living room, my father sits absorbed in his newspaper, oblivious to my pain. Tears blurring my vision, I reach out to him, my voice trembling. "Father, I'm tired. I need you." His cold gaze meets mine for a fleeting moment before he returns to his paper, a silent rejection that crushes my spirit. Desperation flares as I cry out, "Why don't you hear me? I am your son. Don't I matter to you?" Years have drifted by, leaving unspoken words hanging heavy in the stifling air of the living room. Across from my father, now a young adult, I watch him buried behind his newspaper, oblivious to the years that have passed. My voice trembles as I break the silence, a lifetime of longing etched into each word. "Father, do you know I've grown up? Do you see that I'm no longer the child you treat as a burden?" The weight of unspoken desires hangs palpably as I confess. "All I ever wanted was one word from you, that you are proud of me." My voice laced with years of unspoken pain. "You taught me how to live without a heart, because your heart never knew me."
In the solemn study, a young man confronts his stern father, the air thick with unspoken grievances. The father sits enthroned behind a formidable desk, a fortress of books and papers shielding his heart. The heavy door closes, its echo resonating like a death knell, sealing their fractured bond. The son's voice cracks with raw emotion, a final, desperate plea, "Because your heart never knew me." Sunlight streams into the sterile hospital room, casting a soft glow on the scene of quiet desperation. A son sits, a silent sentinel, beside his father's bed, his face etched with concern and a hint of unspoken resentment. The father lies frail and pale, a mere shadow of his former self, connected to life by a tangle of tubes and wires. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor punctuates the silence, a stark, unwavering reminder of life's fragility. He remembers him as an unshakable wall, now reduced to this vulnerable figure, a poignant contrast that deepens the son's anguish. The sterile hospital room hums with the rhythmic beeping of machines, the scent of antiseptic heavy in the air. The father's eyes flutter open, a faint spark of recognition igniting in their depths as he gazes upon his son. The son leans in close, his face a canvas of years etched with unspoken emotions and longing. He gently clasps his father's cold hand, seeking a connection that time and silence have nearly extinguished. The father's voice, raspy and weak, breaks the silence. "I thought my silence would protect you, but I see now. It only hurt you." Tears well in the son's eyes as he whispers, "All I ever wanted, Father, was one word from you." A fragile moment as the father utters, "I am proud of you, my son."